Now on air with the Crickong commentary team.
Hello and a warm welcome to all our listeners for Qualifier 2 of the 2023 Lanka Premier League. It is the Goal Titans taking on the beloved Kandy at the Premadasa Stadium in Colombo. And the news from out in the middle is that Kandy, that's led by Wanindu Hasaranga, has won the toss and elected to bat first. No primary reason for it, just that it's a big match. It's a semi-final kind of sorts because the winner will go through to the final while the loser will go back home. And that's why they have chosen to bat first. And also the previous match they won while batting first. And one has to say that Kandy have been one of the most consistent teams in the competition. They could have finished second, but it was a bit sloppy. They started with 2 losses this tournament and they ended the league stage with 2 losses. And because of those 2 losses, they dropped down to third. But here they are meeting second placed Goal Titans in Qualifier 2 for a spot to meet Dambulla Aura tomorrow. That's Sunday on 20th August. As and both sides have got some changes. Now, meanwhile, Mohammad Haris has come into this game with some wonderful form after knocking the 3-time champions, the Jaffna Kings, out on day before yesterday. Gets across a length ball from Kasun Rahita and whips it over short fine leg for a boundary. So a boundary to get things underway on the second ball of the match for the beloved Kandy. And Mohammad Haris would want to make the most of the power play because the pitch report, there are runs on offer, but there will be variable bounce. So you need to understand, you need to sense the ball, the ball released from the bowler. And now there's LBW appeal, but nothing. I think it was a bit too high, and Harris wants the single, but he's sent back. It was a short ball. It darted back in. He went for the pull, but missed and got hit on the thigh. Height was the question. So yes, as far as the pitch report is concerned, there will be runs on offer. The outing is lightning fast. And also one side of the boundary is just 58 meters, and that's exactly where Mohammad Haris targeted that boundary. But the pitch can come into question if the spinners come into play, because there is no dew here. So the spinners and the cutters might just be the way to go. Sorry, on a pitch which has indifferent and variable bounce, and that's where the batting might be tricky. Wanindu Hasaranga said at the toss that he expects or he wants his batters to get 160 runs on the board, and he has some force changes, 3 force changes. For instance, Isuru Udana and Nuwan Pradeep both were injured in the eliminator against the Jaffna Kings, so both are ruled out. While Fakhar Zaman has left the side and has joined to link up with Pakistan, the national side, because Pakistan are playing Afghanistan in a series now, so he's not there. And one more change is that Kamindo Mendes has been left out too. So that's 4 changes. So we have a few changes. First is Dhanuka Dabre comes in for Fakhar Zaman, a left-hand batter. Then you have Chaturanga Disala. Chaturanga Disala actually missed the previous match because he was unwell, and that's why he has come in place of Kamindo Mendes. While Lahiru Madhushanka replaces Isuru Udana, like for like replacement. He can score a few runs with the bat and bowl those slower ones. While Mohammad Hasnan is a like and like replacement for Nuwan Pradeep. And as far as the Goal Titans also are concerned, they have made a couple of bold changes. So Lahiru Samarakun and Bhanuka Rajapaksa have been omitted. Now I can understand Lahiru Samarakun being omitted, but in a big match, not having an experienced Bhanuka Rajapaksa is something they're making a statement. Sonal Dinusha, a left-hand batter, replaces Lahiru Samarakun, while Sohan Delivera replaces Bhanuka Rajapaksa, and he's a wicket keeper as well. And with that, Dhanuka Dabre was come in for the opening as well. The first over ends, and Kandy are 5 for no loss after being asked to bat first in this after choosing to bat first rather in Qualifier 2.
हाय, मेरा नाम है बाबाशीष नंदा। आप हमें सुन सकते हैं द क्रिकेट बाबा शो में ऑन द क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप। क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप अगर आप डाउनलोड करते हैं तो द क्रिकेट बाबा शो में आपको सारा सब कुछ क्रिकेट के रिलेटेड मिल जाएगा। एनालिसिस तो मिलेगी, फैंटेसी पिक्स ही मिल जाएंगे। तो जुड़े रहे हमारे साथ, डाउनलोड कीजिए द क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप और सुनते रहिए।
हेलो, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल। मेरा नाम है आयुष रूंगटा और आप सुन रहे हैं मेरा शो स्टैट्स अनप्लग्ड। क्रिकॉन्ग के इस बेहतरीन ऐप पे आपका बहुत तहे दिल से स्वागत करना चाहूंगा। मैं शुक्रगुजार हूं कि आप हमारे साथ जुड़े और आपको बिल्कुल निराश नहीं करेंगे। जी हाँ, हम देते रहेंगे आपको ऐसी चटपटी खबरें, ऐसी बातें बताएंगी जो आपके होश उड़ा देंगी, आपने कभी नहीं सुनी होंगी। और अगर आप फैंटेसी लीग्स में एक्टिव है तो वहां पे भी जानने को मिलेंगे आपको बहुत अच्छे राज। तो फिर देर किस बात की, जुड़े रहिए हमारे साथ क्रिकॉन्ग के ऐप पे और मेरे पर्सनल पॉडकास्ट पे जिसका नाम है स्टैट्स अनप्लग्ड। दिस इज योर होस्ट, आपका दोस्त आयुष रूंगटा। थैंक यू।
क्या आप फैंटेसी क्रिकेट खेलते हैं और जीत नहीं पा रहे? क्या आप ठीक से तो प्लेयर्स रख रहे हैं ना? ये फैंटेसी क्रिकेट है मेरे दोस्त। यहाँ लक और तुक्के के साथ साथ यू ऑल्सो नीड द बेस्ट प्लेइंग 11। क्या आप सोच रहे हो ऐसी कौन सी जगह है जहां आपको बेस्ट फैंटेसी 11 मिल जाए और आपकी रिसर्च और स्टडी बहुत इजी हो जाए? आपको बता दूं कि क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप पर क्रिक फैंटेसी टॉक में बेस्ट पिक्स के साथ फैंटेसी 11 मिल जाएगी। तो देर किस बात की है मेरे दोस्त, फटाफट जाइए ऑन माई शो नेम क्रिक फैंटेसी टॉक ऑन जस्ट एंड मियरली सोलोली ऑन।
हेलो एंड नमस्ते। मेरा नाम है यश पाठक। क्रिकॉन्ग पर आप सभी का स्वागत है। इस ऐप पर दोस्तों आपको मिलेगा आंखों देखा हाल, क्रिकेट की दुनिया में क्या चल रहा है उसका हम सिलसिला बताएंगे आपको एक अलग अंदाज में। पॉडकास्ट से लेकर लाइव पॉडकास्ट भी हम कवर करेंगे आपके लिए। तो क्रिकेट की दुनिया का भंडार है इस ऐप पर। और अगर आपको न्यूज चाहिए डेली, वीकली, मंथली, तो मेरे एक मसालेदार अंदाज में मैं आपको पेश करूंगा। थोड़ा ऊट पटांग सा ही होगा लेकिन मजा जरूर आएगा। तो जुड़े रहेगा मेरे पर्सनल पॉडकास्ट पर जिसका नाम है कॉन्ग्स बज और मेरा नाम है यश पाठक। तो थैंक यू सो मच फॉर
एड्स कितने अनोइंग होते हैं ना, बट डू यू नो व्हाट्स नॉट अनोइंग? माय शो कॉल्ड फ्रॉम द आर्काइव्स, जिसमें मैं आपको ले जाऊंगा एक टाइम मशीन में और हर हफ्ते क्रिकेट से रिलेटेड एक नई और अनोखी कहानी आप तक ले आऊंगा। कहां पर? ऑफ कोर्स क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप पर, जहां आपको मिलेगा क्रिकेट से रिलेटेड सारे के सारे लेटेस्ट अपडेट्स, न्यूज, scores and much more. Anyways,
Right, welcome back, and it's a wicket. It is a wicket to welcome back Lahiru Kumara, and he has got the all-important Mohammad Haris out because it was a length ball outside the off-stump. Haris went back and tried to cut it, tried to play the uppercut, but he has found Kasin Rajita to perfection at deep third, and well, it is a wicket for early wicket for Candy, and Gaul, early wicket lost by Candy, and early wicket for Gaul. Then 1.3 overs, 7 for 1. Mohammad Haris caught Kasun Rajita, bowled Lahiru Kumara 7 from 7, and extra pace definitely helps up because only two fielders are outside the circle for this over. Fine leg and deep third, and Mohammad Haris he tried to drive it on the up, got a thick outside edge, and it went straight to that fielder at deep third. So it's a massive wicket for the Gaul Titans as now Lahiru Kumara has struck on his very first over. In his very first over, the third delivery, which has resulted in and has got him his wicket too. And now Lahiru Kumara over the wicket, Dinesh Chandimal on a length outside the off-stump. Chandimal as an experienced player just lets it go.
हाय, मेरा नाम है बाबाशीष नंदा। आप हमें सुन सकते हैं द क्रिकेट बाबा शो में ऑन द क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप। क्रिकॉन्ग ऐप अगर आप डाउनलोड करते हैं तो द क्रिकेट बाबा शो में आपको सारा सब कुछ क्रिकेट के रिलेटेड मिल जाएगा। एनालिसिस तो मिलेगी, फैंटेसी पिक्स भी मिल